Let's begin with the audiobook of 11th LCRT, Unit 1, Chapter 4, Biology. Animal Kingdom. 4.1 Basis of Classification. In spite of difference in structure and form of different animals, there are fundamental features common to various individuals in relationship to arrangement of the cell body, symmetry, nature of column, patterns of digestive, circulatory, reproductive system. These features are used as basis of animal classification, and some of them discussed here. 4.1.1 Level of organizations. These all members of Animelia and multicellular, all of them do not exhibit the same pattern of organization of cells. For example, in sponges, these cells are arranged as loose cell aggregates. That is, these exhibit cellular level of organization. Some divisions of labors occur among the cells. In traits, the arrangement of cells is more complex. Here, the cells performing performing the same function are arranged into the tissue, hence is called tissue level of organizations. A still higher level of organizations is that organ level is exhibited by member of platyhelminthes and other higher phyla, where tissues are grouped together to form an organs, each specialized of particular function in mammals like arthropoda, musculus, annelid, echinodermata, and dermata. Organs have associated to form functional system, each system concerned with specific physiological function. This pattern is called organ system. First is open type. A complete digestive system has two openings, one mouth and anus. Similarly, there are different types. For example, circulatory system may be of two types. First type is open type and second type is closed type. In open type, in which blood is pumped out of the heart and cells and tissue are directly bathed into it. While in closed type, in which the blood is circulated through a series of vessels of varying diameters, arteries, veins, or capillaries. 4.1.2 Symmetry. Animals can be categorized on the basis of their symmetry. Sponges are mostly asymmetrical, that is, any plant that passes through the center does not divide them into equal halves. 4.1.3 Diploblastic and triploblastic organizations. Animals in which the cells are arranged into embryonic layers, an external ectoderm and internal endoderm, are called diploblastic animals. For example, coelentrates. Those animals in which developing embryo has third germ layer mesoderm in between the ectoderm and endoderm are called triploblastic animals. Platyhelminthes to chordates. 4.1.4 Coelums. Coelums. Presence or absence of cavity between the body walls and gut wall is very important classification. The body cavity, which is lined by mesoderm, is called coelom. Animals possessing coelom are coelomates. Example: annelids, mollusks, arthropods, echinoderms, hemichordates, and chordates. In some animals, the body cavity is not lined by mesoderm. Instead, the mesoderm is present scattered pouches in between ectoderm and endoderm. Such a body cavity is called pseudocoelom, and animals possessing them are called pseudocoelomates. Example: Aschelminthus, the animal in which body cavity is absent, are called ocelomates. Example: Platyhelminthes. 4.1.5 Segmentation. In some animals, the body is externally and internally divided into segments with serial repetitions of at least some organism. For example, in earthworm, the body shows pattern called metametric segmentation, and phenomenon is known as metametrism. 4.1.6 Notochord. Notochord is mesodermally derived rod-like structure formed on dorsal side of the embryo development in some animals. 4.2 Classification of animals. The broad classification of Animalia based on common fundamental features as mentioned in preceding section is given further. Please go through the figure 4.4 in 11th NCRT for detailed explanation of the animal kingdom classification. First is 4.2.1 Phylum Porifera. Members of phylum Porifera are commonly known as sponges. They are generally marine and mostly asymmetrical. In animals, these are primary multicellular animals and have cellular level of organizations. Next is 4.2.2 Phylum Coelentrates, that is Nidaria. They are aquatic, mostly marine, sessile and freshwater, radially symmetrical animals. Next is 4.2.3 Phylum Ctenophora. As also known as sea walnuts and comb jellies, are exclusively marine, radially symmetrical, diploblastic organism with tissue level of organizations. 4.2.4 Phylum Platyhelminthes. They have dorsoventrally flattened body, hence are called flatworms. They are mostly endoparasite found in animal including human beings too. Examples of these are Taenia and Fascicola. 4.2.5 Phylum Aschelminthus. The body of Aschelminthus is circular cross-sectional, hence the name roundworm. They have been free-living aquatic terrestrial parasites in plants and animals. 4.2.6 Phylum Annelida. They may be aquatic, marine or freshwater or terrestrial, free-living and sometimes parasitic. They exhibit organ system level of body organization and bilateral symmetry. They are triploblastic, metametrically segmented and coelomates animals. Phylum Arthropoda is the largest phylum of Animelia, which includes insects. Over two-thirds of all named species on the earth are arthropoda. 4.2.8 Phylum Mollusca. This is the second largest of animal phylum. Mollusca are terrestrial or aquatic, having an organ system level of organization. They are bilaterally symmetrical, triploblastic, and coelomate animals. Body is covered by calcareous shell and is unsegmented with a distinct head, muscular foot, and visceral hump. Phylum Echinodermata. These are animals having endoskeleton, calcareous ossicles, and hence all these the name Echinodermata. All are marine with organ system level of organizations. The adult echinoderms are radially symmetrical, but larvae are bilaterally symmetrical. They are triploblastic and coelomate animals. 4.2.10 Phylum Hemichordata. Hemichordata. Hemichordata was earlier considered as subphylum under phylum Chordata, but now it's placed under a separate phylum under non-chordates. The phylum consists of a small group of worm-like marine animals with organ system level of organization. They are bilaterally symmetrical, triploblastic, coelomate animals. Next is 4.2.11 phylum Chordata. Phylum Chordata. Animals belonging to phylum Chordata are fundamentally characterized by presence of notochord, a dorsal hollow nerve root cord, and paired pharyngeal gill slits. Phylum Chordata is further divided into three subphyla: Eurychordata, Tunicata, Cephalochordata, and Vertebrata. Next is 4.2.11.1 class Cyclostoma. All living members of class Cyclostoma are ectoparasites on some fishes. They have elongated body bearings fixed to 15 pairs of gill slits. For respiration, cyclostomas have sucking and circular mouth without jaws. Next is 4.2.11.2 class Chondrioctis. They are marine animals with streamlined body and have cartilaginous endoskeleton. Mouth is located ventrally. Notochord is persistent throughout the life. 4.2.11.3 class Osteochests. It includes both marine and freshwater fish with bony endoskeleton. Their body is streamlined. Mouth is mostly terminal. They have four pairs of gill slits which are covered by an operculum on each side. Skin is covered with cold cyclostenoid clays. Air blades is present with regulates buoyancy. Heart is two-chambered. They are cold-blooded animals. Sexes are separate. Fertilization is usually external. They are mostly oviparous and development is direct. Class Amphibia 4.2.11.4. As the name indicates, amphibians can live in aquatic as well as terrestrial habitats. Most of them have two pairs of limb. Body is divisible into head and trunk. Tail may be present in some. While the amphibian skin is most moist, the eyes and have eyelids. Tympanium represents the ear. 4.2.11.5 Class Reptilia. The class name refers to their creeping, crawling mode of locomotion. The most terrestrial animals and their body is covered by dry, confined, keen epidermal scales and scutes. 4.2.11.6 Class Aves. Their characteristic feature of aves is birds are the presence of feathers and most of them can fly. Flightless birds, example ostrich, they possess beak. The forelimb are modified into wings. Class Mammalia, they are found in a variety of habitats: floor scale, caps, desert, mountains, forests, grassland, and dark caves. Some of them have adapted to fly or live in water. The most unique mammalian characteristic is in presence of milk producing glands by which the young ones are nourished. They have two pairs of limbs adapted for walking, running, climbing, burrowing, swimming, and flying. Here we finish our audiobook. Let's meet in the next upcoming video, guys. Thank you.